Welcome to the Cybertruck unveil. We created an exoskeleton.
Hey there guys, what's going on and welcome back to our channel. For the last few years, Jeff Bezos has been the richest person in the world even after losing a large chunk of his fortune in a divorce. That changed this week when a Tesla stock surge made Elon Musk the world's richest man. In celebration, he's not going to Disneyland. Nope, Elon Musk is apparently very serious about living on Mars and he wants to bring 1 million people along for the ride. Let's get into the richest man on Earth and soon Mars. Musk was born in 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa to parents who divorced before he was 10. His mother was a model, his father an electromechanical engineer and property developer. Musk had an early interest in computing and taught himself computer programming. He was badly bullied at school and was even admitted to a hospital for 2 weeks after a gang of boys threw him down the stairs. He became obsessed with moving to the United States, which he saw as a land of opportunity. He collected degrees from a host of universities, including the University of Pennsylvania, while holding down internships in Silicon Valley. Eventually, he was accepted for the PhD program at California's prestigious Stanford University. He dropped out after 2 days in favor of the booming world of internet startups. The first of his business ventures began in Palo Alto, California, famed for hosting tech companies such as Apple. His first venture, a software firm called Zip2, founded with his brother Kimball, took time to succeed. They started it in 1995, and Musk has spoken of sleeping in the office because he couldn't afford an apartment. He received $22 million for his stake when the company was sold to the computing firm Compaq in 1999. It was PayPal that really launched Musk's career into the stratosphere. He founded a digital financial services business called X.com in 1999, which merged with the company that owned the fledgling's payment processing business. Despite disagreements over his role and strategic vision, the company became a world leader and eBay paid $1.5 billion in stock for it in 2002, a deal that was worth $165 million to Musk. A fascination with space led Musk to invest about $100 million of his rapidly expanding wealth in exploring the cosmos. He founded SpaceX in 2002 and has ambitions to build a colony on Mars within a few decades. In the meantime, he is focused on developing a cheap and reusable spacecraft, enjoying considerable success. In 2020, SpaceX became the first private company to put a person into orbit. He has also explored subterranean level, investing in the same Hyperloop concept that Sir Richard Branson is developing. After Musk officially became the world's most successful capitalist on Thursday, he pinned a 2018 tweet to his Twitter page announcing his intention to use his wealth to start a colony on Mars. According to a recent interview, that's also why he's selling all his property, including a home that once belonged to Gene Wilder. Oh, it might have a little something with Musk moving to Texas for tax reasons, but he'll tell you it's about Mars. Founding a colony on the red planet won't be easy or cheap, but Elon does have $188 billion in store. That includes stock and assets he probably can't sell, but he's not hurting for cash either. SpaceX and the in-development Starship rocket are key to Musk's plan. By 2050, Musk has said he hopes to have a fleet of 1,000 Starships with 3 vessels launching every day. Musk has talked about the cost of a trip to Mars, most recently pegging the cost around $500,000. For well-to-do Americans, that's in reach if you sell everything you have on Earth, as Musk claims to be doing. For everyone else, Musk says there will be loans. However, I'm still unconvinced of the wisdom of going into debt to travel to a billionaire's private planet where there are no laws. I've read the sci-fi novel and it doesn't end well. Shares in electric car maker Tesla rose by more than 6% on Thursday to push South African-born Musk into the top spot, dethroning Bezos from the place he has occupied for more than 3 years, according to Bloomberg Billionaires Index. Tesla's market capitalization, a measurement of the company's stock price multiplied by its number of shares, has been on a tear since the beginning of last year, rising from about $80 billion in January 2020 to just over $760 billion today. Musk's personal fortune, which is tied to Tesla's share price, rose by more than $150 billion last year. The new valuation is more than 8 times the combined values of the traditional big three U.S. automakers, GM, Ford, and Fiat Chrysler. With a current market capitalization of $525 billion, Tesla is worth far more than Toyota, $198 billion, and GM, $66 billion combined. In the first 3 quarters of 2020, Tesla delivered 318,000 cars, a small fraction of the number produced by the world's largest automakers.
In addition, the car has an adaptive air suspension. The rear is 100 cubic feet.
In November, Musk leapfrogged past Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates to become the world's second richest man with $128 billion at that time. Musk's massive personal fortune comes mostly from owning 20% of Tesla and 54% of his space transportation company SpaceX. Tesla joined the S&P 500 in December, increasing trading volume and validity as the size of its market cap forced investors to rebalance their portfolios to compensate for its weight in the index. Meanwhile, Amazon's shares have dipped from their September high of about $3,500 to roughly $3,200 as investors sell off, anticipating the incoming administration under President-elect Joe Biden will tighten each regulation and cut into profits for the online retail giant. Musk's cryptic and off-center tweets have done little to diminish investor interest from reaching new highs and have instead inspired passionate fandom from online followers who tout the stock on message boards and invest using direct-to-consumer trading apps like Robinhood, where it's one of the most popular equities to hold. Neither has the consensus from traditional Wall Street analysts, whose median target for Tesla is about $450 per share, nearly half of its present value. This all feels much more real today. The richest single man on Earth wants to go to Mars. He can probably make that happen thanks to the unfathomable wealth at his disposal. Whether or not it's a good idea is another story. NASA has generally spoken about its plans for Mars, which could include a crewed mission in the 2030s. NASA is more cautious because, for one, it doesn't have billions of dollars burning a hole in its proverbial pocket. There are also a lot of unknowns about living on Mars. The low gravity and high radiation could make long-term colonization dangerous or even impossible until technology advances considerably. And yet, Elon Musk seems dead set on going to Mars sooner rather than later. So do let us hear from you about Musk's colonization plans for Mars in the future using the comments section below. And if you want more engaging content like this in the future, then all you have to do is hit that subscribe button and smash that like button to show us your support. Until then, I'll be catching you guys later in another video. Bye now.